Today is episode 3 of our Goodwill Grand Tour. We are hitting over 50 Goodwills in our area.
And I'm crashing the party today. It would take you a week to visit every Goodwill in Portland.
That needs to be a thing.
Right. My husband's full of great ideas, but this might be my very favorite. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be taking you with me to every single Goodwill within the Goodwill Industries of the Columbia Willamette. I went on their website and guess what? It turns out that there are over 55 Goodwills in this region. So join me as we travel around Washington and Oregon, thrifting each Goodwill, looking for items to resell. This is going to be a thrift series you are not going to want to miss, so don't forget to subscribe. And let's go check these Goodwills off one at a time.
You are biting off something.
You put the idea in my head and I am running with it. We're gonna have fun. We are actually here in Sandy, Oregon for our first stop.
Like, we didn't know they had moved the Sandy Goodwill, so we drove to the old one. So if you're familiar, you probably know the location, kind of more in the center of town in that small spot. Like, where to go?
It's also a Sunday evening and we never go thrifting on Sunday evenings. It could either be completely picked over because people have been picking it all weekend, or maybe we're gonna find some treasures that they just wheeled out because maybe it's quieter in the evenings and they're stocking the shelves.
Sunday's half off day at our Goodwills. Every Sunday, they put a new color tag at 50% off, and it's usually the oldest stuff that's been in the store. So Sunday's a busy day. A lot of people come because they want to get the 50% off deals.
All right, let's go check out the Sandy location. It's a gloomy day today. It's been really rainy. We've had really nice weather the last few weeks.
Yeah, this is not normal for this time of year.
Yeah, so
well, it's not
we're all,
supposed to be normal.
but at least we're not staying cooped up inside. We're getting out, hitting our Goodwills.
Hopefully everyone else is cooped up inside.
Yes. Look at this food dog. I thought it was gonna be glass, like a frosted glass, but feel it.
It's not?
No, it's kind of like a resin. It's $9.99. Yeah. What's our half off color today?
Green.
Green. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it, but if that would have been a frosted glass, that would have been really neat. Look at this Turkish pitcher. It's like a Turkish coffee pot made out of stone. Usually I've only seen these with solid brass. $19.99.
Yikes. It seems a little steep.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not gonna get it for the 20 because it kind of sits a little wonky too. Ballerina in a bottle?
What is it?
What is that?
Can't tell if it's old or new. Oh, is it liquor?
I don't think they know that there's liquor in that. I think that's illegal. I think they didn't open it and checked.
Look at it.
Goodwill, I think you need to pull that from the shelves. Made in Turkey, $2.99. No chips, no cracks. Let's get that. That's beautiful. Ready to hang on a wall.
Do you know this stamp?
DB? Maybe actually I have seen that one before.
I don't know what it is.
An ashtray? No. Oh, is that for tape?
I don't know, because it doesn't have a thing that you
dispenser. Okay, I'm gonna pass on it. But I like this. Could you hand me that? Thank you. Oh, it's green, half off. Oh, that's pretty. That might be my new Q-tip holder. $3.99, so it's gonna only be $1.99. Let's go good together. Whoa, That's wild. Is that a horse?
Is that a horse or
sea
a
serpent?
rooster?
Oh, or a rooster. A rooster does not have a jaw like that.
No, but does a horse have a...
Tail like that? Yes, like when
Okay.
it's like running in the wind. I think it's a horse. $19.99, but green is half off. So we
Yeah.
have a half off.
What's that say?
U or Y-U-N-Y or Y-U-H-Y. It's got a hole so you could put something
It's a
coming out of
vase.
it.
I
That's
think
cool.
It's quality, actually.
That's
Here,
cool.
you're the expert.
I'm not on flying horses, but I'm gonna say it's
Pottery
$10. It's signed, it's unique, it's not broken. Let's do it. Mexico. It's got the spoon. We just need to make sure it's lead free. $14.99 for the set. $7.50. Oh, it's got a pretty big chip on the back. Let's pass on that. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I'm so flippin' excited. Look at this carved woods. Oh my gosh, it's signed WG. All right, am I gonna guess? You have the look. He's gonna make me guess. I'm gonna guess that it's $19.99.
Oh my God.
I won! But I'm gonna have to pay 20 bucks for a clock now. I'm gonna change out the hands, but I'm so happy that the numbers are kind of modern and simple looking. Oh my goodness. Jesse. Shameful. Is that what you just dropped?
Okay, I'm gonna explain myself how it's not my fault.
You're gonna explain how it's not your fault.
That was there.
Oh my gosh.
This was on top of it.
Okay,
So I went to get this.
you pulled it out
Yeah.
and that fell.
Reenactment. Can
But-
just do like a slow-mo reenactment right now.
That's awesome.
Is it
So I think it was meant to be that you dropped it.
So we could put a
$6.99.
new movement in it
Love.
because that's all.
Broken and bent. Put something more minimalist.
Do you
oh
love
my
it?
goodness. I absolutely love it.
Okay.
You know I love a minimalist wood clock. What does that say?
Infinity Group. Please call for assistance.
Please call for assistance. You're gonna call the number for assistance. No, you're not.
I just need assistance.
This is kind of a nice one too back here. Isn't that that's a
Good
pretty,
brand.
yeah, that's a good brand. That's in really good shape. I like the simpleness of it. $24.99. We found a pair of lampshades, which it's been harder and harder to find matching lampshades. These are a nice good size, and I always have lamps at the studio that need the shades, and they're only $3.99 each. So that's a great deal. Need a little bit of dusting, but they're gonna clean up nice. We also found two more shades that are all nice and neutral. Need a little bit of dusting. They're all $3.99, but they're in great condition.
Is this a Virgil Thrasher
I think
piece?
it might be. Oh, it's a clock.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I think if this is in good shape, I think this is cool.
Yeah, that's in really good shape. $30.
I think that's a little steep.
I do too. And I wouldn't want to take this apart. My favorite Virgil Thrasher that I ever had, we didn't have the backing, or it was wet. I can't remember, it was ruined. We took the wet matting off, so it was just this on the glass hung on the wall, and then you could see the white wall behind it. And it's kind of cool because, you know, maybe this looks a little bit dated how they have it, but I felt like it really updated it and looked cool with our home decor. I think 30 is too much for it.
I do too.
Okay,
That's like full retail what you could get for
yeah,
it,
30 to
probably.
40.
Yeah.
But it's cool still. Hopefully somebody else finds it that wants to keep it. Oh, these are fabulous. $6.99. What does that say? Otil CN? I've never seen these before. I don't know how old they are. I think they're 80s, right?
Yeah.
They look kind of 80s. Those are fun though.
Let's put them in
$6.99.
and then
Yeah, we can think about it.
Think about it a little bit.
Actually, I think we both stopped in our tracks when we saw them, so I think that's always a good sign.
They look cool.
$4.99. And the big one is $7.99. Awesome.
These are cool.
They're signed too. Signed and stamped. I think those are original.
Yep.
Yeah, those are
Japanese.
great. Mm-hmm. $6.99. $6.99. Those are really nice though. Those are pretty. Those are good. Those are good for sure.
They're, yeah, original art. Yeah.
Yeah, those are beautiful. Are those chocolate molds or butter molds?
I just think it's a wood
Windmills.
carving.
I wonder if those are the 3 I'm gonna see in the Netherlands, because I feel like the place that I'm going with my parents is famous for 3 windmills. I bet this is it. I'll have to look that up. It's a nice little hand woven basket. $4.99. That's pretty sweet. What do you think?
I mean, it's cool. It's $40 though.
40?
Yeah.
$39.99. Yeah, it's not quite my style. It's a little more Hollywood Regency. I do like the crystals hanging off the top.
For $40 though, it's not really. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
it's just a little too gaudy for me.
Yeah.
But someone's gonna love it. That's awesome. It's an awesome lamp. This is kind of pretty, this glass. Oh, it's maybe to go over a candle. I thought it was actually a planter. It's kind of pretty, and then you'd have the flame burning in it. $6.99. Not half off. Cart's already getting full. At our first stop.
Wow.
Now we know. Sunday afternoons are great at Goodwill, and Sandy Goodwill is awesome.
Yeah, that was way better than I expected.
Same.
It wasn't crowded in there. I don't know why the parking lot looked like it was jam-packed, but we
Maybe
got
it was
in there.
employees working in the back, because there
don't
weren't
know.
that many people in there.
New stuff was coming out.
And look at my clock. Look
The
at my
clock
clock.
is awesome.
This clock is so awesome. And I have now officially decided what my favorite flower is. I've never said, when people are like, oh, do you have a favorite flower? And I've never had one. I like a lot of flowers, but I officially like calla lilies. They are my favorite flower. And I am over 40. We don't need to say exactly how old I am. I'm over 40 and I'm realizing that I have a favorite flower. So you never are too old to learn something about yourself.
I wonder what age I will be when I learn my favorite flower.
Oh, I hope it's tomorrow.
I hope I don't have to wait until I'm over 40.
Oh, yeah, you wish. This is kind of everything in the world that I love when it comes to design. It's myrtle wood, it's hand carved, it's got my favorite flower, calla lilies. It's got brass on it. The numbers are actually really perfect because they're simple and clean and they're not distracting. And we're just gonna replace the scrolly hands on it. And then this is gonna be a forever piece in our home. And I love that even though it has flowers, which kind of makes it a little bit more feminine, you still love it. It's not too girly for you.
Oh, not at all. It's not. It's.
He likes nature.
I don't know what the word is.
It's subtle too.
It's subtle. It's more nature than frilly, girly.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're flowers, but it's like carved into wood, which is a manly way to do flowers, I think.
A manly way to do flowers. I love it. So it says it's hand carved by Walt Joslin out of Coos Bay, Oregon. And it's got all the information on the back, which is just so fantastic. because I probably would have spent a lot of hours, possibly with no success, trying to figure out who WJ was. But now we know it's Walt Joslin out of Coos Bay. I did Google before I turned on to film this real quick to see if I could find out anything about him and his history with woodworking, and there wasn't a ton online. So I'm gonna do some more digging, but if you happen to know anything about any of the work that he did, please comment below. I will pin it to the top if you've got some information so that everybody can easily find that information in the comments below. Sandy was amazing. We can check that location off of our list. And next up, we are headed to
Gresham,
Oregon. The cats are funny. It's like the monkeys that don't hear, don't see, don't tell.
Where's the no here one?
Somebody already got it. Doesn't make sense without the no here.
No, poor. Her friend. Friend is gone.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah, well, this
I
one.
love Siamese cats. How does this contraption work? Is this like a water fountain or a vase? Why is it like that? It's just made that way?
Oh,
$9.99.
I'm sure there's a good reason, and we're just
Like,
not,
I was thinking it
like-
was overflow. But I don't know. That's
we're
actually one
just-
solid piece. It's nice and heavy.
I just think we don't know. Somebody probably knows.
Someone knows. Help us out. I just Googled it. Guess what it is?
I don't know. A cat bowl.
It's a ceramic insulator. You and your insulators. Isn't that cool? Myrtle wood. $4.99 each. There's 4 of them, but they're in really good condition. It's not too bad at all. $20 for the set. That's a yes.
All right, cool.
It's $4.99, but it's half off, and it is signed. What does that say? Does that say Martha?
It's only one though.
Hey, everyone knows I'm not scared of a single goblet.
Well, is anybody scared of a single goblet? Have you seen that Stephen King movie where it's the single goblet chasing after you?
Stop it.
It's half off.
$4.99. So that's only $2.50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the drippy glaze. It's kind of broken off on that one section right there. Kind of.
Oh yeah.
But it's not. That's not too big of a deal.
For $2.50.
Yeah, for $2.50, that's great.
That's good.
Nice and neutral. Can mix with anything. Oh, this is half off too. Maybe we need to start coming on Sundays. Maybe this is why we never find the half off colors, because other people get them on Sunday.
Yeah, this is why everybody's here now.
Yeah,
wanna
that's
get
nice.
this?
Yeah, it's only $2. That's pretty. Love it. I kind of like this wooden lamp, but it's got this weird fake candle effect going on right here. But I do love the base of it. But we're gonna pass. Okay, that is actually perfect for the studio. I'm always needing more organizers, and I love that it's big, but you can actually pick it up. It's lightweight. What do you think of this camel? I kind of like this. Hey, we found another one. Does that one have a price?
No.
Weird. I've never really seen much not priced at Goodwill. Well, we'll get them both. We'll see.
Just the head.
Where's the rest of him? Oh no, he broke. Looks kind of cool. That would actually look neat on a stack of books just like that. Look at this, Jesse. That's old.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Let's see how much the bottom is. Some kind of a tray, maybe like a secretary tray. I think there was something in between, something maybe wood or glass that went there, and then this sat on top of it.
Yep.
Wow, that's really neat. Let's look around and see if we can maybe find what's missing. Because I don't see it being useful without that, right?
Right, yeah.
Because otherwise it's just a kind of basic tray. The lid is part of what makes it so
cool. It's not even a tray
cool.
without it. Yeah.
And it's $20.
Well, keep our eye out.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe it's ceramic, maybe it's wood. You never know.
Glass.
Maybe it's glass.
Maybe it's stone. Maybe it's gold. Maybe it's solid gold. Maybe it's platinum.
Let's see how far he can take this one.
Maybe it's diamond. Is it diamond? Maybe it's made of plutonium.
I have to live with this all day, every day, everyone. All day.
What if it's uranium? Dare I say we have enough?
Enough wooden bowls?
Well, for like
for the tiki party. No, we do actually have enough.
I think we have enough.
We're looking more for ceramics now, maybe metals, but we've got enough of the wood. We've got lots of pineapples, we've got it all. We're loving the frame on this art. The art itself has a big hole in it. But check out that old frame. That's pretty incredible.
It's big.
How much is it?
I don't know.
We can't find a price on it. If it were me and I needed a mirror in my house, I would actually take the art out and, unless you loved the art and you wanted to restore it, but if it was me and I wanted to take the art out, I would put a mirror in it because it would be beautiful with a mirror.
You can get mirror cut pretty cheap at like Home Depot. You can go there.
Yeah, we used to do.
Mirror sounds expensive, but it's not. You can go to Home Depot. They'll cut you out the size and you slap it in there.
Yep. Well, we didn't end up finding much in there. It was really crowded.
Yeah, it was busy.
You know what? That's the chance you take when you go on the weekends. It can be really busy at Goodwill.
You got a couple things. You got the myrtlewood bowls.
Yes,
you got
I like the myrtlewood bowls.
The practical basket for the office.
I did get a practical basket. He's very happy whenever I buy something that's really practical that we actually need.
Right. We had to put the camels back because one was broken.
Yep, he was missing a tail. And they weren't priced, and it kind of looked like it was going to take a long time to find out what the price was. It was very
small
busy.
pottery pieces, but nothing great.
Too great. Nothing we're jumping up and down about. No clock, that's for sure. Yeah. But that's okay. You win some, you lose some, and that's part of what's so fun about this is we're kind of figuring out which Goodwills do we want to start going back to more often. So now, where are we headed, driver?
We are headed to Damascus.
We just pulled up, and guess what?
We've never been here before.
We've never been to this Goodwill, and we thought we had. So this is kind of exciting.
It looks new, relatively new, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we've never been here before.
Whoa, these shelves are packed.
Yeah, this one.
Oh man, this is so much better. We have the whole aisle to ourselves. All right, let's find it. Let's find the Batosi. Where is it?
Batosi?
Yeah, there's going to be a Batosi. This is pretty. Adorable. Dr. Young, 99. Nice little flower vase. That's cute. It's got a little chip, but maybe I'll kintsugi it.
So there's two of these, okay.
Yeah, they're candle holders, right? Or, yeah, I think so. How much are they? $4.99?
I mean, that looks like they're candles.
There's wax in them.
Yeah, there's wax. I mean, they're whatever you want them to be, right?
You can make them into a vase. How much are they?
$4.99 each.
$4.99 each. I kind of like them.
$10.
$10. I think
For
that's
the
worth
pair.
it. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's add this one to the cart too.
You recognize the signature at all?
Let me see it. That actually does look familiar. SL. No, I'm not sure. It's $9.99. Let's put it in the cart and I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'm not positive. That's good. How much is it?
$12.99.
$12.99. It's not half off. I'm gonna pass on that one. had one of these. I sold one. It's a little planter. $7.99.
It's a planter?
Yeah, it had a little basket that went in it.
I was gonna say, how's it hold dirt?
That would not hold dirt. Yeah, it had a basket that went in it. Kind of like a mesh one. $7.99. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do this one too.
Oh, this is cool.
This one almost looks like David Enna. It's not. What does that say? High witty, high wily. I like this one for $7.99. Nice handle, great design. Look at this tulip design. That is amazing. It's $14.99 and it's signed. It has a lid.
It's broken. The lid's broken.
Oh.
I think it goes with it.
Yeah, no, that definitely went with it originally. I love it without it, to be honest.
Somebody broke the lid because it's...
Let's see if we can maybe get, it doesn't say as is, so somebody broke it here. Oh, it has the piece.
Yeah, maybe we could...
Oh, we could repair that. Not for this video, sorry folks, but that is gonna go into a stash of something for us to work on.
Okay.
Nice little summer project. I want to see what this copper bowl is under that. It looks like it might be a nice one. Oh yeah, that's great. Turkish Trade Center. That's a nice plate, $6.99. It's got the little hanger on the back so you can hang it up on the wall. Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that it's actually kind of worn. That, oh, it's way broken, but that's kind of interesting. Yeah, isn't it? The base makes me kind of interested in it. $12.99 as is. We're not getting it because it's broken, but
it's all scratched up.
That could be something. But this is what I was really looking for. This would be perfect for Little Italy. It's a nice large planter and it's $19.99. What's this bubble piece of glass here? It's a vase. That's cool. You put the water inside there and it's actually got like a little dipped area for the water. $6.99. That's kind of neat.
That looks familiar.
Yeah, we've seen this pattern before. $9.99. Teapots always get chipped on this inside rim, so that's great that it's not. We're liking it. We're loving it. We're doing great on pottery here. Japanese stoneware cups. There's 2 of these mugs. They've got mixed match designs for $2.99 each. These are beautiful. $2.99. There's 4 here. 5, 6, 7. I didn't see any of these over on the glass aisle, so this might be all there is. I have no idea if this is old or not. Something in my gut was telling me that it is the glaze, but I also know that reproductions are so good at making things look old, especially nowadays. I think that the bowls are beautiful. There's 2 of them. They have some imperfections in them that kind of make me think they could be old, and I feel like it was worth the risk. These are beautiful hand-painted Japanese bowls. I think it's called, I'm not positive, Arita blue and white from the Edo period. And yeah, I've got a lot of research to do. If you happen to be an expert in Japanese pottery and can give me any pointers on maybe some really good Facebook groups to join to start learning, that's what I typically do for Italian pottery. But if you have a favorite one, let me know what it is in the comments below, or any identification books that you highly recommend. I'll start doing some Googling, I'll go down the wormhole. These could just be copies, I have no idea, but they're beautiful. And the large one was $14.99 and the smaller one was only $12.99. No matter what, they'll be beautiful and I'll use them at home. And if they're antiques, then I'll sell them. That's kind of cute. Are those kids riding the camel?
Yeah, what's going on here?
I thought, that's so funny. Okay, so I've actually had one of these before. Will you take one of the kids out for me?
You've had one of these?
I've had one of these before and sold it as a candle holder because it fit a candle perfectly in it. I had no idea it was originally made with little kids.
I thought you had one as a child.
No, I found one. I thrifted one years ago and I sold it as a camel candle holder. It's got 3 humps, 3
Do
kids.
camels ever have 3 humps?
I don't think so. I think there's just 1 and 2.
Okay.
But if you have 3 kids, you got to make a 3-humped camel for it. That's funny. Now I know. It's not a candle holder. It's a kid holder. So you think these are new or vintage? $6.99. These are really popular to hang on the wall. A lot of them were made in the mid-century era, but they're making them new too.
I thought I saw them on tables.
Yeah, like on a stack of books or tables. I've seen them hung on walls.
Yeah, they did start remaking them.
They did.
It's hard to tell if
It
it's
is hard
new
to
or
tell.
old. I mean,
It likely could be new, and if it was new, it might only cost $15, $20 originally anyways. If it was teak, I'd be getting it. That's what you look for. You look for the teak ones.
That means it's really cheap wood that it's made with, and they stain it black.
Yeah. Let's pass on that. Nice. It's like one of my favorites. We have this exact same one that we actually use for our octagon cups.
Do we?
$6.99. We do.
I thought this black.
Oh, okay, you're right. I switched it out for the black one. Maybe I sold this one.
Yeah.
At one point I had them in there. Nice. That's
nice.
awesome. All right, where are we off to next?
All right. We're going to Oat Grove.
Wow.
Wowzers.
That actually is stunning. How much is it?
$500.
$4.99. That's incredible. Definitely worth it. We're not getting it. It's not for us, but that's incredible. Look at all this carved wood detail.
This Fisher stereo cabinet.
Yeah, is that a cool one? I have no idea. I don't know anything about stereos.
It was here last time we were here.
Oh,
They
it
want
was?
too much for it.
How much is it?
They want $130 for it. That's why it's still here.
Okay. Look, is that Mount Loma Falls? Well, that's a real painting. There's also this one here with this bridge. That's really pretty. Not high quality.
the Golden Gate
Not
Bridge?
high quality. Tis not. Oh man, they've got some antiques in this store today. This is a beautiful frame. It's got significant damage. Look, it's the Kiss. We're gonna get to see this in Vienna, that real painting. I didn't go last time. I chose to go to a Christmas market instead, but we're gonna go see the real deal.
On our Christmas market?
Yeah, on our group trip.
Nice.
So any of you who are coming with us, we can all go see the Kiss together. Oh, we're digging this. So it's about 6:30, right? Yeah. Nice and quiet at this Goodwill. We have breathing room. Breathing room. Okay. I don't feel the pressure as much. We can actually look. Where are you, Batosi? Where are you? I like the color on that. $7.99 though. It is signed under there.
Want me to
if you can do it without doing damage to it. Oh, while you're doing that, sorry, Viking glass. This one even has the Viking sticker still on it. That's pretty.
I don't know just as much of a signature.
Well, that's, I mean, it's initials, AS. Okay, put that one back. Let's get the Viking glass. How much is it? It's got is that 2 X's? Is that $20?
Ooh, yikes.
Ooh, we're gonna take it up just in case and check. $4.99 as is. Maybe not so much. It's kind of got some weird stuff going on over there. Hey, what's that behind this horse? Is that another horse?
This thing?
Is that the Loch Ness Monster?
It's not the Loch Ness Monster. It is like a first
That's
grader's.
Nessie.
No.
I like
it's
first grade art.
First grader's brontosaurus or something.
That's Nessie. What are you talking about? That is so Nessie. That's Nessie. I'm leaving this out here so someone gets Nessie. Vote below. Brontosaurus or Nessie.
You don't want to see the results of that vote.
That is Nessie. What are you talking about? Ooh, that's pretty. $6.99. Maybe California pottery? It's not signed, but it's gorgeous. I was hoping they'd open better. I love having little boxes like this for jewelry at the studio.
Kind of hard with these little things.
Yeah, they need. Maybe it's supposed to be a miniature dresser for kids.
Pinch them to get them open.
Yeah, nope,
That one needs
definitely
some
no.
WD-40.
We only ended up getting 2 things. I got the black pitcher, which had great shape to it. Not sure who it's by. And then the Viking bowl. So I asked at the register and she said that the markings on the bottom meant it was $14.99, which is a lot. These are only worth $30 to $40 maybe.
There's room.
There's room.
There's
it's
a little room.
Pretty. I like the lotus bowls. I think they're a beautiful design for glass. For glass. You like how I have to have a disclaimer? It's pretty for glass. I'm coming around. For all of you glass lovers, I'm coming around. And it actually has the original tag, which is not that common for mid-century anything because you've had, what, 60, 70 years to take off tags, possibly with multiple owners. Do you take off your tags?
Me?
Yeah, like if you buy something, do you take your tags off?
Take the tags off.
I do too, because they're usually Goodwill. Okay, well, we're calling it a day. Today was fun. I enjoyed it.
I had a blast today.
You know what? I honestly would have done every single one of these thrift stores and walked out completely empty-handed just to find that clock. I don't know why I'm pointing. I don't know who I'm pointing at.
Yeah,
what is that? I've never done that. I'm just really trying to get my point across.
You have a speech. Like, hear ye, hear ye.
It was all worth it for the clock.
So, we're redoing the clock. We're redoing the clock hands. So I took the whole motor out. This is the old ones.
And squirrely, there's nothing wrong with squirrely. It's just not us. Doesn't fit the rest of the stuff in our house.
No.
So we're gonna swap it out.
Okay.
Let's see our options.
So, option 1 is more flat style.
Oh, okay.
Trying to
So sleek,
without
modern.
actually attaching it.
Okay.
It's more squared off.
Ooh, that looks pretty good. Okay.
And there's a second hand.
Oh, good. So there's 3 total.
It's a little
Yes.
pointy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good option. I like it.
Option 2.
What else you got?
Option 2 is more pointy modern.
Oh, okay. More atomic a little bit.
It's a design term. Pointy modern. And there's a second hand too.
I like option 2.
You like pointy?
I do, because it still looks a little bit vintage to me. Whereas the more squared, flat ones just look really current and really modern. And kind of a little cheaper, even though I know neither of these were expensive. But yeah,
Okay.
I like it. I like the pointy. I think it looks great.
All right, well, let me put the motor on and attach it. and
Yay,
then
we got a
see
new
it
clock.
finished.
So excited. Jesse and I knew we recognized this pattern, but we couldn't off the top of our head remember what we had found out about it. Last fall, we had found a few coffee mugs and plates in this exact same color palette. Ooh, those are beautiful bowls. Who are those by?
Oh, no.
We're gonna do some research and I'll pop in some info if we found out anything on these beautiful bowls. Either way, they're great. And this is why you always look, because look, there's large ones too. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh
boy.
boy. So I pulled up my research from then, and this is by Nancy Patterson Lamb, who was a ceramicist, and this was made when she was working with Iron Mountain Pottery. I looked it up and we found this exact same teapot for sale online for well over $100. I also found a really cool article about Nancy. She's actually interviewed in it, so I will link that in the description below if you want to learn a little bit more about her pottery. We were having a hard time reading the signature on this one in the store, but when I got back here to the studio, I took a closer look and it says Hively, H-I-V-E-L-Y, and that is the signature and stamp for the Oregon potter Doug Hively. I paid $7.99 for it, and his pottery seems to range anywhere from about $25 to $80. I really like this one. It's got a nice 70s look to it, and I like the handle so you can easily pick the bowl up. So we've got the lid, and I actually think I'm gonna try to repair it. However, I also think this makes a beautiful vase. I put a flower frog down in the center so that it would hold the stems upright. If you've always been curious how to get flowers to stand upright, I have the flowers pushed into a copper flower frog. And that's how you do it, folks. These came out in a cart while we were there shopping, maybe halfway through. They wheeled these out and we both saw them at the same time coming around the corner, and we were so excited. They're in great condition, so obviously I'm going to sell them in their original condition and their original colors, but I think that these would look amazing if the bases were black and these and the base were painted gold. I think those would look amazing. I'm not gonna do that, just putting that suggestion out there, so if you're considering buying them and you're just not quite sure they will work for you, they're still awesome as they are, but you know what? I always just think about what would make it look a little bit better. This one is wild. Literally, it's a wild horse. It's got the signature on the bottom. I'm not sure, but I think it goes this direction and it says L-Y-N-N, so it's Lynn. This direction, to me, it almost looks like U-U-H-Y. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it says Lynn? I'm excited to have gotten so many lampshades. We ended up getting 4 vintage lampshades, and they are all in really good condition, which is hard to find. I have a ton of single lamps that need shades, so I'm always looking for these at thrift stores. Lampshades brand new are so expensive. And then I'm really excited about this pot. This is gonna go up on Little Italy with a beautiful geranium in it. I love these bowls so much, even if they're not antiques. I think they are so beautiful, and I was really inspired by our recent travels to Japan. Let me show you the imperfections that make me kind of feel like it might be antique. So first of all, there's some blue in random spots, and I found some almost identical comps online that said that they were antique, and the price was at around $250, $275, and they had really similar flaws in the porcelain like this. And then down here you can see the spot spot in the glaze and there's some imperfections over here. And that just makes me feel like it's more handmade and less factory made, mass produced. Here's another example. You've got it in here. But the fact that they both match kind of makes me think they might be mass produced. I don't know. I'm so torn. Some of the antique ones online had no stamps and signatures, and some of them did, so I really just honestly don't know. But I'm excited to learn more, and any pointers that you can give in the right direction, I will make sure to update later in this series so that everybody can know what we find out. A huge thank you to everybody for helping me identify this jar from the previous episode. I picked it up because I thought it was cool. It felt high quality, but I had no idea that it was by Jacob Bang for Home Guard. There are several different sizes that are all made to go together, and this one should be worth around $75. So thank you so much for helping me identify it.
Do you want to go to another Goodwill?
I do.
Should we get one more?
I think we should get one more. I've been on a roll getting 4 in each episode. Let's keep that rhythm going. We're going to power through.
It's 4 is the sweet spot.
4 is the sweet spot. Do you agree?
I mean, are you talking to me?
Are you wanting to quit?
Do I agree or do they agree?
I was asking them.
They'll probably be like, go to all of them.
30 more, please.
All of them now.
Were you trying to quit on me? That's what I want to know. Are you trying to quit on me?
No.
Are you? Is this?
No.
Is Goodwill shopping too much for you to handle?
Of course not. I got this.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and I cannot wait to see you in the next episode because I'm gonna go hit 4 more Goodwills. It's actually tomorrow. I'm gonna start filming tomorrow. I just can't stop. We've got a list and we're getting to it. Maybe Jesse will make another appearance in one of these episodes.
Thanks for letting me crash.
Yeah, the party.
I mean, it was my idea, sort of.
It was actually. That's my idea.
If you like seeing me in videos, make sure you subscribe.
Let's test Jesse out. When do I list my vintage finds?
You really think I don't know? It's been like, what, 10 years now?
12 years.
12 years?
I've been selling.
The first Friday of every month at 3 p.m. Pacific time.
And I've only missed 1 in 12 years. I've only missed 1 first Friday. That's it.
Go to www, that's the World Wide Web, .leftcoastrevivals.com.